Hi guys! So as promised, I'm just kind of getting the feel of all of this, my view and you guys' view. So I was reached out due to all this COVID stuff to do a live on makeup on how to do for an interview. Last year I actually went to Phoenix and did that, but like I said, because of all of this going on, here we are on a live Facebook. So I'm gonna go step by step. Just take in what you can, any tips. If you guys have any questions, please message me or go on the comments. I will be posting this video after I'm done, so you guys can rewatch it, or if you guys missed it. So first things first, a clean face. I washed my face this morning, but I'm gonna go in with a little cotton round, and I'm going to go in with a toner. So what a toner does is going to go back and pick up everything that was left behind. So I'm just going to grab a little bit and just clean my face. And I will actually show you what it would look like. So when we think our face is clean, sometimes makeup can be stubborn. So once you are done, just kind of let it air dry a little bit. Just because if you're going to start applying stuff on, it's going to stick because it's wet. So in the meantime, if you have oily skin, if you sweat a lot, I definitely recommend you getting a powder to powder and slow the process of oils and sweat going through. So this is from Revolution, and I got this at Ulta, and I like it because it comes in like this, so it's not full on powder like right there. You're gonna grab a fluffy brush. Why a fluffy one? It's gonna pick up less product. So you just want a light layer of powder there. You don't need a lot. So you're just gonna go in and just tap it. And you're just gonna lightly powder your brows. Hi, Kella. And that's literally all you need. I've been into brow pencils a lot lately, and that's how I do my eyebrows. This I also got at Ulta, and the one I use, I'm trying this one out, but the one I use is like $2 again at Ulta. And you're just gonna go in and just fill in your brows. You're not gonna really go in too much because remember, this is day makeup. So you don't want to look like you have on too much, like you would, you know, nothing too dramatic like you would in a night look or stage look. So what I'm doing is just covering into like the little gaps that I have. If you have full on brows, then just go ahead and just, like I said, just kind of start shaping them. And like I said, I'm going really lightly in because that's all you need. Just start closing the gaps, like I said. Then you're going to go in, once they are drawn on, you are gonna go in with a concealer. So this is my choice here. And I think I got this at Walmart for like $2. Let me get, it's a Wet n Wild. So if you guys want to take note of that. And you're just going to apply just a little bit. This one is not as wet, so that's why I keep going back and forth. When it's a really wet concealer, it'll start going everywhere. But this one's not as wet, so we are good. And then you're either gonna get a flat brush like this that is round, or you can get the squared ones, whichever one you're more comfortable with. And then you're gonna start just sliding it over and just getting your whole eye space and just getting your makeup ready for eyeshadow. So this is the time where if you messed up your eyebrow or you went in too much, this is the time where you're going to really clean and define your brows. So once you officially have it on, you are going to go in with that big fluffy brush that you did for your brows, and you're going to lightly tap it on the powder again, and you're going to set it. So you're going to set it because it's going to start creasing. So you don't want that when it comes to applying eyeshadow. So you're lightly going to set, make sure that concealer isn't going anywhere, and now your eye is ready for eyeshadow. I don't do both. I just do one eye, then I go in back with the other one, because now then it'll give it space to, or time to crease, and we do not want that. So with a fluffy brush, I'll be using this palette that's actually on sale, I think at Morphe for like $10. I think it's like the perfect fall day makeup looks. So you're going to go in with a brush like that. That's not too fluffy, that will pick up products so that you can start doing your makeup. So I am going to go in on this one. I usually pick browns when I'm not sure what I'm going to wear. I'm, you know, the type of person that might change their mind. So if you plan or if you pack a few outfits, it's just best you just do a little brown, a little natural look, so that just in case you do decide to change, or if you need to change, you're not, you know, stuck with a pink eyeshadow or something. So what I'm doing is just blending it out. Until you don't see the line. You still see it here, but that will go over later. We're just going to focus on eyes. So at this point, either you can just leave it, right? So at this point, you can technically leave your eyeshadow like this. If you are more of a little darker color, or if you just want to go darker, you can just move up. So I used this one. This is the color that I'm using, but you can up it up to any of these. It'll be fine. I'm going to leave it as is just because I don't want it to be too much. So I am just gonna finish blending. I don't do anything with my lid. Like I said, you're not trying to do too much because it's interviews, you know what I mean? So I'm just gonna go in really quick with the next one. And again, it seems like it's a lot of product, but it's not, because this concealer is a little dry. So And then just make sure it's all covered. It's a nice little layer of concealer. And then again, you're gonna go in and set. Then grab the same brush, same eyeshadow, and then just go in. And I always do it above my crease here, or on my crease, above that small space there. And that's literally it. So at this point, once I've done my eyeshadow, I'm just going to go back in really quick and just kind of clean up the top. Just make sure that they are looking nice and clean. I didn't get any more product. I'm literally just using what's on my brush and then just cleaning it off. So if you feel like you made a mistake or you don't like something, now is the time to change it on your eyebrows. And then just go ahead and brush just the beginning of it to kind of blend it out so that there's not any harsh lines. Depending on the type of product that you use, sometimes they are very heavy or very dark. So just brush them off, and then that is up to your, you know, discretion, however you want to do it. Whatever makes you feel beautiful, whatever is you. It is very important. A lot of times we want to follow what other people show us, and at the end you pick up what you can, and you put it on yourself, and that's what's going to make you feel good. At the end of the day, you're the one doing the interviews. You are the one that wants to look good on camera. So just when it comes to brows and eyeshadows, that's why color and how dark you want them is your preference, but just don't go too dark because it is during the day. So what I'm gonna go in with is moisturizer. I use this one, and it's Formula 10.0.6. So this is to matte your face. And I got it at Ulta. So go in and just make sure your face, so just how we got your lids to get ready for eyeshadow is what we're going to do with the face. So now you're going to be applying moisturizer, primer, and getting it ready for foundation. So once that is all set and on, I'm going to go in with primer. So all these is going to help you stick your foundation stick and just make it last longer. And just like a little pro tip, take advantage of all these holiday gift sets. They're way more affordable. So just make sure there's a lot of sales and that you get everything you need, because these can be expensive, especially if you're just learning and you don't have anything. It's going to be expensive even if you go for affordable. I know a lot of you guys are used to makeup artists doing your makeup for these events, but obviously because of what's going on, I don't know how things might change with that. So grab your sponge, grab some water, and just spray it and just wet it a little bit, and just making sure that it's nice and not dry for you so you can just pick up foundation. So this is $5 and I got it. You can get it at Walmart, you can get it at Target, at Ulta. It's e.l.f. sponge, and it's the closest to the Beauty Blender brand. Beauty Blender are $25. So it can save you quite a bit. The foundation that I'm going to be going in with is actually Bye Bye foundation by It Cosmetics, which I actually bought also at Ulta. So I'm just gonna go in, and I feel like it's more of it's a full coverage for sure, but it's more of a day foundation. So just keep in mind. And all you need is a small bit. Don't dip in and just try to smear it on. Just a little bit will go a long way. I literally did like, I think it was like 2-3 pumps, but I should have some left over. And you're just gonna go in and go in. And if you notice, I don't go all the way in under my eye because I'll be using concealer under that. So it's pointless to add all that product for no reason. You know what I mean? And this is when you start looking a little weird, but it will make sense towards the end, I promise. So if you're doing your makeup and you're like, this is not what it's supposed to look like, just wait until the end. And once you are done applying your makeup, then you can, I feel like it doesn't look put together as you're going step by step. So you're going to go and grab your concealer. And I always do the under eye. So your goal is to make your face look like an oval. So when it comes to contouring and highlighting, every face is different. So with me here, I have a small forehead, so I'm not going to contour my forehead. So what I need is just brightening up my under eye and my nose, a little bit on my top lip, a little on the forehead, and on my chin here. I am going in here because the beauty sponge is way too big for my forehead. So I'm just gonna grab a little brush and just kind of blend it out to clean it out. And then go back and start blending out. Using the same beauty blender. And then now it's gonna start looking a little normal. So once everything is blended out, you're going to go ahead and set it like you would have set up here on your eyelid. So you're going to I have like a little tray where I put my products on. So I'm gonna put a little bit of setting powder there. It's going to be the same setting powder. And then just go in and start setting everything. So now it looks more like a natural face. Make sure you're getting all your little creases around your nose when doing your makeup. if by any chance you're setting your face and you see like there's a little crease, do not set it, because then you're going to set it with the crease and all. If that were to happen, grab the other side of the sponge and just kind of lightly go in and undo those creases, and then go back and set so that it can set without the creases, if it makes sense. I hope I'm making sense. No, I'm just kidding. Contouring is the hardest part because there's so many different colors. There's so many ways. Like I said, it's kind of like, I go back to, you watch videos and this person's like, I'm going to show you how to highlight and contour. They're showing you how that highlight and contouring their face, not your face. So once right now when I go into contouring, I'm going to go a little deep into where you should be actually contouring or not. So your face, the ideal face shape is like this. So with me, I have a round face. So I would need to contour this to give it the illusion that it's like this. So if you have a bigger forehead, you're gonna contour your forehead to drop it down a little bit and give the illusion of that. If I make sense. Obviously, I'm going to be contouring to my face, but that doesn't mean that I'm not going to give you tips on how to do yours. So I'm going to grab a brush like this that is angled, because it's going to help you to really go in there where you need to go. So what I use as a contour palette is going to be, I use this one, but there's so many out there. Like I said, you just kind of need to watch out when it comes to colors and see how dark it is. I'm going to be going in with the darker one because I feel like this one's a little too reddish for me, for my liking. So I'm just going to go in here and then tap away the extra stuff and then just go in. Sorry, a little bit of powder there. Okay, so then you're going to go in and just start blending out. So what you're doing is creating shadows. So when you are contouring, make sure that you don't have any harsh marks, anything too much, because it's going to show. So as you can see, because I darkened this out, it already looks like in here it's a little like puffy out. And that's because you're creating shadows to hide that. So when you are taking pictures and you are on camera, that is just creating the shadow of how that would look on how your face should look. And again, I'll just go in and just get rid of those lines. Once you get to this part, you start realizing little things like this. I need to get rid of that little line. Then I'm going to be using the same brush, but I'm going to use the little corners here, the sides of it. And I'm going to be slowly going in and contouring my nose. So with contouring your nose, the closer you contour, like for example here, the closer I contour, the more skinny I'm gonna make my nose look, and that's not the goal. I know we all want small faces, small nose, big lips is what is ideal, but you have to look at the rest of your face. So if you contour your nose so small, now it's uneven with the rest of your face. So contouring, it can be tricky. So just kind of give your nose some space and just leave something like this. And then just do a little cross right around, right here where your nose is. Just do right across here. So it kind of just gives you some kind of evenness, because since you contoured your forehead, you contoured your cheeks, now all this is just a blank canvas, if it makes sense when it comes to highlighting, contouring. So you're going to go in. If by any chance you're like, whoa, I went a little too hard on my nose or on my cheeks, just grab setting powder, tap it, and then just go in and just set it, and that will tone down the dark colors. So I feel like this is way better than what I had done earlier. So it kind of just gives you like a little, it evens out everything. So with blush, I'm going to be using the same blush. I know a lot of people are not blushy, or they'll be like, who uses blush? Like, it's not very common. It was back in the day, but you want to even out your face. So now look at me. Now it's just dark and light. So you need to add some color. So I'm going to go in with this little pink shade, and you just kind of just want to lightly tap it on here to kind of test out how dark your blush is. Some blushes might be a little misleading. So just kind of lightly tap. If you're like, okay, this is the color that I want, then just go full on in. But first tap and just make sure that that is your color that you are trying to go for. And I'm just going to tone it down a little bit with some setting powder. And now for highlight. So highlighting, I like using a brush like this, just a fan, because it's just gonna lightly add highlight. I wouldn't go for a blinding highlighter, only because you're just trying to add some glow. You're not trying to overdo it. So get a highlighter that, and you can swatch that. Well, you can't swatch at the store anymore, but when buying a highlighter, you're like, okay, this is a glowy highlighter. The one that I usually use on myself. Where are you? This would be another glowy one. I'm trying to find my highlighter to show you guys the difference in highlighters, but I'm not sure where I left it, so I can't show you. But just make sure it's a glowy day highlighter. You don't want to overdo it. And you're just gonna lightly go over on your cheekbones. Like I said, this is all you need. Just something that you're turning your face and you have a little glow to you. Just a little above your nose. Above your lip, and a little bit on the tip of your nose. And then that's it. Nothing more. And then now going for eyelashes. You are going to always want to curl your eyelashes. Why? Because when you apply your falsie, your lash is going to go down. Your fake eyelashes always curled up. So whoever's seeing you from side view, if you take side view pictures, you're going to see that. So what you want is to curl your eyelash so that when you apply your falsie, it's going to sit on your curled eyelash. Then you're going to grab a mascara, any type of mascara, it doesn't matter. All you want to do is lightly darken your lashes. So you're just going to darken your lashes really quick before applying falsies. I do have an eyelash line. So I have regular eyelashes, which are these, and I have them in many, many, many styles. from super natural to super dramatic. And I recently came out with my magnetic ones. I'm actually going to be using my magnetic ones, but you guys can see them. You guys can purchase them on my website at nadiamuartistry.com, and I'll hold up the box so that you guys can see it. So this is what it is. So what it is my box. My regular ones, they don't include the glue, but the magnetic ones do, because you need that. So it's going to come with a little ribbon. These are the lashes that I will be using in Dauntless. So you're going to be pulling it out, and the eyeliner is actually in there, and then the lashes are on top. So what you want to do is grab some tweezers. If you are using magnetic ones, make sure you get plastic tweezers, not metal tweezers, because the magnetic is going to start attaching to that. So just a quick little tip on that. And I also do sell tweezers. I sell them in metal for my regular lashes, and I do sell the plastic ones for my magnetic. So what you're going to go do is you're going to grab your eyeliner, and it comes in a pointy brush like this. And that's all I'm going to do. I don't want to do a wing liner or anything, because again, you want to stick to natural. So once the eyeliner is set on there, you are going to be grabbing your eyelash. Which is this one. You're going to use my tweezers. You're going to grab it like this. And there you have it. So that's one eyelash down. So if you are a eyeliner person, the magnetic ones from my line are going to work perfect, because it's just like regular eyeliner. You're just literally putting it on and then you're all set. If you're not an eyeliner person, then definitely get my regular lashes and just apply like normal, how you would with just any type of glue of your choice. And they are. I feel like it's like the new thing. I know you guys got lashes. So please, please, please order from whoever you liked. But I did see them, and I love their packaging. I'm not lying. I saw a few of you guys wear them. And that's literally it, guys. You're going to grab a lip liner. I'm going to go in for a nudie pinky brown lip. And I'm not even outlining out of my line. It's just literally lining your lip. The only one I do outline a little bit is this side, but that's because of me. This little side is smaller than the other. And then I'm going to go in with this lippy. And once you take one good look at yourself, make sure everything is the way you want it to be, go ahead and get a setting spray and just spray your face and just set it. And this will help you keep your makeup on lock for the rest of the day. So hopefully you guys learned a few things. Hopefully this helps when doing makeup. Thank you. If you guys want to be more dramatic, of course, add eyeliner on the bottom, but I feel like then that becomes too much. So just tone down brows, a little bit of eyeliner, some nice lashes, and a good lip, and you would be set. I think this is a perfect look for your day interview. Thank you so much. I'm glad you guys liked it. And then you can amp it up during dinner. If you guys have any plans, you can always change it to a darker lip, a little wing liner, a little added look, some glitter. I know you guys got a glitter palette. Definitely use it. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys learned a few things. Thank you so much, Kella, for having me. And I hope you guys have a good day. If you guys are looking for makeup, please reach out to Rana. She's actually helping us with makeup, and she can lead the way. If you guys have any questions or suggest anything, please reach out to me and I will guide you when it comes to picking out makeup with Rana. And I hope you guys have a fantastic day. You're welcome. Thank you.